welcome to our episode of SRBTV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at Young Justice Outsiders, Season 3, Episode 19, Elder Wisdom. Now, previously, we got some good news, we got some bad news. So, we'll start with the bad news first.
Yes, Violet is dying.
We find out from the scientist that she is in fact dying because of her abilities she uses throughout.
They heal. Mainly
through the mother box.
Yeah, through the mother box. Whenever she heals herself or heals somebody else, it's been taking a part of her, and her body's slowly deteriorating.
So we found out from what's his name, Hanson? Her name Harper Rowe or Hanson?
Harper Rowe, pretty much.
We find out from Harper. We find out a little bit more about Harper Rowe as well. How she's had a rough childhood growing up. Her father's always in and out of the jail, pretty much.
Yeah, and pretty much that we know a little bit more about her information. We get to see the Outsiders taking on another big threat.
That's the good news part. We see the Outsiders taking on yet another thing. I forget the name.
Internationally.
Yeah, this time they go to Cuba to take care of this villain who's turning awakening people's metagenes.
Yeah.
And then transferring them into this giant hideous monster thing.
Yeah.
So like while the Outsiders couldn't take care of him at first, luckily Zatanna, who's technically still officially a Justice Leaguer, shows up to take care of the issue by throwing the guy into the Tower of Fate, pretty much. So
yeah,
that's
Clarion. That's the guy's name.
Clarion.
Yeah, Clarion.
So pretty much she threw Clarion into the Tower of Fate. So that happened. Another positive thing that happened is Tara. You can see Tara being a bit more sympathetic now. Just another C to add to that part. We see that she was trained by Deathstroke, but compared to Deathstroke being trained by Tyrus is a bit more helpful.
Yeah, a little bit more compassionate, pretty much.
Instead of,
being
abusive.
just not really abusive, more of just being straightforward. You need to learn this. You need to learn this. It's like you have to learn the hard way. That type of stuff.
And then one of the members of the youth group, because of what happened, Windfall decides he needs to.
Yeah, the teleporting one, the main teacher, pretty much so far of the youth camp, wants to join because he notices that pretty much everybody recognizes certain heroes. Of course, except for like Static Shock, they need another unknown in there, pretty much to help them expand, to show that somebody else from the youth group is a part of this, saying that even from the youth group you can evolve into a hero, turn yourself into a hero and join a group, or just do whatever you want. That's what that was another good positive thing, pretty much. But they pretty much are expanding to the point where they're becoming bigger than the Justice League at this point, trending much bigger and things like that. And like I said, maybe I misinterpreted or misheard because of Gar's expression, because even Gar was like it seemed like he was not expecting it to be that turned that big just yet. You know? So let's just dive right into this. This is for Young Justice Outsiders, Season 3, Episode 19, Elder Wisdom. So let's see what wisdom we're going to get in this episode.
From an elder.
That too. So here we go.
Oh boy. One down.
We're not holding the United Nations Climate Conference for justice simply because my company owns this hotel. I own hotel.
Huh? The fuck?
Sister, are you alright? Troya, answer me.
Wait, sort of looks familiar. We know Beast Boy's there.
Yeah, it looks like, well...
It could be a legitimately green lizard. But come on, they don't just show a random lizard. It's obviously...
Well, usually you see the collar, that's why.
So they're there for some kind of global warming summit.
Yeah.
And it looks like somebody's attacking. My guess is the light.
Yeah, and Lexus, of course, is...
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, ambassador!
What?
Oh,
they were... So they are there.
They were expecting them.
Is he gonna nuke the hotel?
Biff?
Biff! Great. Why does he have an outfit that kind of makes him look even more like Spike from Cowboy Bebop? Or a character from that guy's universe?
I know, right?
Oh! It's totally awesome. We don't have the budget to show it.
Yeah.
Oh, the one's being controlled.
No more skewering.
Explosive arrows. AKA the green arrow method. Ooh, damn.
Careful, Mr. Godfrey.
Hey, Flash!
Getting good looks. No, you know, not required. As a result, a child was badly hurt.
I'll be fine! It's like, what the hell?
The Flash. I'm not gonna be a part of your dog and pony show.
It's like, he's still against them.
I like it. I'll be fine!
The child was hurt. I'll be fine.
The big attack was imminent. We wanted the outsiders to show up. And they did. So, mission accomplished.
Which they still saved everybody, and you made it look like Flash saved everybody.
They're playing right into our hands.
Okay, sir. They'll know we're at home.
My dear, knowing and proving are two very different.
Yeah, they already know Lex is involved somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Lex is always involved
That's why
somehow.
they have to make sure they have all their evidence backed up.
But scene at 9 was very different. Your friend was injured.
I'm fine! I'll be fine!
Your friend was injured. I'll be fine!
You didn't even have to be there. The league was called in. My Luther. He set it all up to target us.
Like he said, he'll be fine.
One of them was injured. I'm okay!
Sorry, God, that's gonna be an ongoing thing.
You know, not giving up. Thank you.
It was like, even when she dies, I think it's like somehow it's gonna bring her, it's gonna reboot her again. I don't know, it feels like it, you know?
So you're telling me the cure is we turn her off and on again?
It feels like it.
Telling you, do not have our permission to go.
For fuck's sake! Get Flash from the fucking future!
You had better go without me.
That's what I
Oh
said. That's
my
what they're
God.
trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. That's like when they did that incident on purpose. They try to tear them up from the inside.
Okay, one hurl down.
One down.
That's the tiniest hurdle, though.
I know, it's the smallest one.
Like hopping over a nickel.
For 2 years, it was one thing for you to be part of a covert unit. But now you put a target on your chest.
Oh my God, this is so fucking annoying.
They signed up for this. You agreed to this.
Like, even if you're talking about this covert, you still have them sign up for this. God damn! Here we go!
How long have you known?
When the dog took the food he didn't need.
Oh shit.
Oh God. What? Holy shit, she is having severe, like, shock right now.
These irresponsible super children rushing.
Oh my God.
And
They didn't have this much flack in season 1, goddammit.
It's the near death of Kid Flash.
He's okay! It back.
We are all outsiders.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Outsiders.
Mr. Garrett was one
Stuck in 50s.
because he
It's like,
Fascist hero registry didn't work in
50.
Work
And that's
now.
somebody who came from the 1950s, goddammit.
Now we're staging false events, creating fake news.
But this is the only way to show.
No, she makes a
For
good
the
point.
outsiders, and by extension the rest of us, look good. Even with the best of intentions, that is crossing a line. You must see that. You must.
She's right. Lex was using them just as much as they were using the outsiders. He didn't give it the last girl. She didn't tell them they were dying, just that what she did. So that was Young Justice Outsiders Season Tress Episode 19.
It's pretty much. It was a good episode. It was a really good episode.
I think the key factor is, because we get this by the end, this is where we realize is that everybody, they're all using the outsiders in some way, both sides. One way to make them look bad, and another way to make them
Trying
look
to look
good.
good. Yeah.
But then Wonder Woman makes a good point. It's like, you're using them just as much as like Batman said word for word the same thing Lex said at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's the type of thing where it's like you're stooping down to their level. It's like now you're stooping down to their level, planting stuff to try to you're revealing who they are, but still you're planting stuff pretty much to try to make good on them, but still trying to reveal. It's like you're breaking down to the villain's level. We still need to be heroes.
I still find out how even G. Gordon was like, dude, even I saw through your bullshit.
Yeah, it's like even I saw through it. You know, and it backfired on him as well, pretty much, because with the whole heroes and stuff like that, with the parents, you know, side of things, it's like, no, the parents are all for it.
Yeah, which is, while I was annoyed at first, I did love what they told him in the long run, and was very mature of them, considering how much they've already been through in their lives.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I really did enjoy that aspect.
And I love the huge throwback, too, because they did do that in the comics, which is, you know, back in the 50s, they did try to start up some type of registration act for heroes, but it failed. That's why I like how even very much Jay Garrett was just like, they tried that in the 50s, and it failed. What makes you think it's going to work again this generation?
Yeah.
You know?
And then we got, like, Violet, failing 2 hurdles, pretty much. She kissed the girl and she liked it, maybe. And the fact that her first life, in her original life, she took a bribe so the assassin could come in and kill Geoforce's
Yeah,
parents.
and that's the thing they don't understand pretty much is that it's like, yeah, it was their parents, yeah, it was her, but this was before she became.
But we haven't
We haven't got to that point. Yeah, I know that.
We haven't resolved that just yet. But something interesting happened with Tara, where she kind of went to this weird kind of shock, pretty much.
Kind of in a way where it's like it was more of like a panic attack she was having, because it was like, you know, it's like realizing the truth that what really went down with her parents, stuff like that. I think that's all it was. Yeah. She was having a panic attack, and that's what we're seeing through her eyes, what she was going through. And of course, she was reporting in to the light, pretty much saying how, oh, they're grounding them, they're not letting them go out, stuff like that. And that's when Lex tried to use that, but it backfired.
Yeah. Then the third, the third thing I think we're going to deal with next episode is, letting Violet everybody know she's dying, pretty much.
Yeah, and I really really like where they're going with Violet's character this season, where it's like, she was on top, and now she's like, she started very low, pretty much very innocent, and then she made her way to the top, and now it's like, when she's at her peak, that's when you starting to bring her down here, of like how far, and again, like you said, it feels like there's something more about her dying.
The way the scientists talk to Markov about giving her some space.
Again, it feels like maybe what if pretty much how Tara is always supposed to be the one the insider.
Yeah, she keeps on bringing up her protege or not her protege, her scientist buddy or something like that.
Exactly, but with Tara, that's what I'm saying. With Tara, I think they're maybe switching the roles where Tara's not the one that's gonna probably bring the team down. I think it's gonna be the scientist lady somehow. She's the one who's actually gonna, she's acting all nicey, but she's setting all this up. She's that pretty much. She's the imposter on the inside.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a cool way to me. That would be a really cool twist where it's like it's not Tara, which everybody would think, but it's actually the scientist who's the actual one trying to break them up from the inside, and it's starting with them, pretty much.
Yeah, so while not as action-packed as the last couple episodes were, this was still a very very unique way of showing, how both sides
especially
are trying to battle each other.
And not only that, but also trying to show the parent side of things, pretty much how they're seeing, because we kept seeing that on the one episode, we like to call the Scooby-Doo episode, where you kept seeing the parents every now and then. They were flashing them for a reason, because they were seeing what their kids were doing, and here, that's what they were trying to show. They were trying to show the kids, pretty much trying to show it's like they're heroes. This is what we signed up for. Even when we're on covert missions, we're still gonna have targets on our back, no matter what. It's something we can handle. I guess the best moments of this episode, of course, was just.
Oh come on, let's be honest. The best episode is the "I'm fine."
I'm fine. It's like one of your own, pretty much own were almost injured, and every time in the background, it was always Kid Flash going, "I'm okay." That's like how Lex Luthor brought it up, and we just had to add that in as if he was there, going, "I am okay."
Yeah. So not a bad episode overall. So Other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about DC Universe original series, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this pretty much episode of Young Justice. Did you enjoy this episode? Do you like the route they took? Did you love those funny moments with Kid Flash? Just still trying to let everybody know he's perfectly fine overall. What do you guys think is going on? Especially, again, without no spoilers, from this point pretty much in this episode, what did you think of Tara's character, even the scientist character? Do you think, like how I said before, do you think they're going to kind of switch it up where it's actually the scientist that's the one that's going to backstab them? Or are they still going to try to keep Tara still the imposter the whole way through? And so, like you said, by the end of it, it's like that last second decision pretty much. Definitely let us know what you guys thought on that when you were watching up to this episode with us, what it was or anything like that, and especially the route they're taking with the story of Violet's character pretty much. And do you like where they're taking her? Are you not so fond of it? You wish there was more to it, or less of it? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. Love you too. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So, and on the next episode of SRBTV, dealing with Young Justice Outsiders, we will be tackling Season 3, Episode 20, Quiet Conversation. So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a completely fine episode of SRBTV.
See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.